Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is all about special products, square of trinomials. Okay, let's start. So, square of trinomials. The square of a trinomial denoted by a plus b plus c has 6 terms. So, yung square daw ng ating trinomial, ang ating final answer is merong 6 na terms. So, ito yung ating summary. Okay? So, ito yung magiging equation natin. Ito yung gagamitin nating equation to find the square of trinomial. Okay? So, to further explain or para mas maintindihan nyo kung paano tayo nag-arrive dito, okay? And kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng mga yan, meron tayo ditong mas detailed explanation ng ating 6 na term. So, basically, yung ating first 3 terms, etong first term, second term, and ating third term, is just the square ng ating A, B, and C. So, i-square lang natin silang tatlo. Okay? And then, pagdating sa ating fourth term, etong fourth term daw natin is just the product of the first term and the second term. Twice nun. Okay? So, hanapin mo muna yung product ng first term pati ng second term and then i-multiply mo siya by 2, which is or which can be denoted by this 2AB. Okay? And then for our fifth term, it is just the product ng first term and the third term and then multiply mo uli siya sa 2. Okay? So kung kanina sa fourth term natin, yung first term and second term yung pinag-multiply natin, tapos tsaka natin i-multiply sa 2, sa ating fifth term, ang i-multiply naman natin is yung ating first term and yung ating third term. And then, tsaka natin siya i-multiply sa 2. Okay? So, for our last term or yung ating sixth term, para makompleto yung ating final answer, ang i-multiply naman natin syempre, kung kanina first term and second term, pati first term and third term, ngayon naman, second term and third term. Tsaka natin siya i-multiply by 2. Okay? So, ito yung mga symbol niya or ito yung kung paano siya i-denote into symbol and numbers, ganon. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan nyo kung paano ginagamit to sa pag-square ng trinomial, let's have some examples. Okay? For our example number 1, find the product of x plus 2y plus 3z square. As you can see, we have 3 terms. Okay? So, by that, it is a trinomial na ini-square natin. So, it is square of a trinomial. So, first, let's identify yung ating A, B, and C. So, madali lang naman siya. Lagi na siyang naka-arrange. So, x natin, this is A. 2y is B. And then yung 3z natin, that's our C. Okay? So, sabi kanina sa ating previous slide, no? Nagbigay ng ating final answer, which is nagko-consist siya ng 6 term. Okay? So, in this case, let's write yung ating equation. So, yung square ng trinomial is in the form of a plus b plus c square. And also dito, in-identify naman natin sa ating example, which is a, which is b, and which is c. So, yung ating first 3 term uli is just the square ng ating tatlong term. So, a square plus b square plus c square. Okay? Yan yung first 3 term ng ating square of trinomial. I-add mo yung square nilang tatlo. Plus, pagdating sa ating fourth term, twice na nung product nung first and second term. So, it's 2AB. Plus, twice uli, pero product naman ng first term, which is A, and nung third term, which is C. Okay? And finally, for our sixth term, is twice naman ng product ng second term naman, which is B, and yung ating third term na C. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo dito sa ating fourth term to sixth term is dinistribute lang or parang minultiply lang isa-isa yung ating variables. Okay? So, first, AB muna, then sunod, AC, and then BC naman. Okay? Kumbaga sa respective letter is na-multiply siya. Okay? So, now, we identified na rin kung ano yung A, B, and C sa ating example. Magsa-substitute lang tayo. And then, sisimplify natin siya to find yung final answer natin. So, first is A square. Sa ating example, ang A natin is X. So, i-raise to lang natin siya. So, x square lang siya. Okay? Plus b square, yung b natin is 2y. So, 2y yung b natin, and then, square daw niyan yung kailangan natin. Plus c square. Yung c natin is 3z. So, we have 3z. Square niyan yung kailangan natin. Plus, twice daw ng product ng a and b. Yung a natin is just x. And then, yung b natin is 2y. Plus, twice uli ng product ng first term naman, which is yung a. And that is x lang din. Plus, multiply by c, which is yung ating 3z. Okay? And finally, for our sixth term, which is twice daw ng product ng second term naman, which is yung b, and yung b natin is 2y, and yung ating third term, or yung ating c, rather, which is 3z sa ating example. Okay, now, we will simplify this, and then yun na yung magiging final answer natin. Okay? To simplify this, unahin natin tong x square. X square is just x square. Hindi mo na siya pwedeng ma-simplify pa. So, this is x square. And then, etong 2y raised to 2, to simplify this, kailangan mo mag-distributive property or kailangan mong i-distribute yung ating square sa ating coefficient na 2 and then yung ating variable na y. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 square and 2 square is just 2 times 2 and 2 times 2 is equals to 4. Okay? And then yung y, magiging y square lang siya. Dahil variable naman siya, hindi mo siya pwedeng diba? Or kung i-multiply mo siya sa sarili niya, it's just y times y, and that is y square. Okay? And then, same yung gagawin natin sa 3z. Distribute natin tong 2 dito sa 3, tsaka dito sa z. So, yung 3, pag dinistribute mo exponent na 2, that will become 3 square. And then, 3 square is 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. And then, yung z, magiging z square lang siya. Okay? Plus, so, okay na tayo sa ating square nung A, B, and C natin. Ngayon, dako naman tayo dun sa puro twice ng product nila. Okay? So, eto muna unahin natin. So, dito, yung x and y, hindi nyo naman sila pwedeng pagsamahin. Ang magiging final answer lang kapag multiply mo yung x sa y is just xy. Dahil magkaibang variable na sila. So, dito, ang isi-simplify lang natin is etong mga numbers natin or yung mga coefficient natin. Ang gagawin lang natin dyan is, syempre, i-multiply lang natin sila. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 times 2, that is 4. And then, yung x tsaka y kapag minultiply mo is just xy. Dahil different variable naman sila. Okay? Plus, same with ating fifth term, eto. No? So, itong 2 and 3 lang i-multiply natin. Okay? So, 2 times 3 is 6. And then, x times z is xz lang din. Katulad ng x times y. And then, lastly, etong ating sixth term or yung ating final term. So, dito, tatlo yung ating coefficient. So, tatlo yung imumultiply natin. So, unahin natin itong 2 times 2, which is 4. And then, 4 times 3 is 12. So, this is 12. And then, may matitira tayong y and z. Ito. Tsaka ito. So, y times z. So, hindi rin natin siya mapagko-combine. So, assist siya na y, z. Okay? So, ito na yung ating final answer. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay, gagamitin lang natin yung ating formula and that's it. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa ating second example. For our example number 2, find the product of 2x minus 3y plus 4z square. So, ngayon, first thing we need to do is to identify which is A, which is B, and which is C. So, naka-arrange naman na siya. 2x is yung ating A, yung negative 3y is yung ating B, and yung 4z natin is yung C natin. Okay? So, take note guys, yung ating negative dito. Okay? Pag nag-substitute na tayo sa ating equation mamaya, kailangan isama natin yung yung negative dun sa 3y. So, basically, yung b natin is negative 3y. Okay? So, sulat uli natin yung ating equation sa ating square ng trinomial. So, we have in the form of a plus b plus c square, which is yung first 3 term natin is just the square, or it's just the sum ng square ng ating 3 terms. So, we have a square plus b square plus c square. And for our fourth term is twice the product daw ng first term, which is a, and yung ating second term na b. Plus, twice uli na product ng first term naman and yung ating last term na c. And then finally, yung ating sixth term is twice the product ng ating second term na b and yung ating third term na c. Okay? So, using this equation, substitute lang natin yung ating a, b, and c from the given trinomial. Okay? So, first is a square. Yung a daw natin is 2x. So, we have 2x raised to 2. Okay? So, guys, huwag nyo kakalimutang gumamit palagi ng parenthesis dahil baka mamaya, malito kayo, ang gawin nyo lang, yung, imbis na yung buong 2x naka-square, ang maging sagot nyo lang is 2x squared. So, mali na agad kayo doon dahil kailangan yung buong 2x yung naka-square. Okay? Tapos, magde-distribute ka pa ng exponent. Okay? And then, plus b squared, which is yung b natin is negative 3y. So, sulat natin, negative 3y raised to 2. Plus c squared daw, which is yung c natin is 4z square. Plus, copy natin yung 2 dahil siya naman ay coefficient. Twice nung product ng a and b, wherein yung a natin is 2x and yung b natin is negative 3y. Okay? Plus, twice uli ng product ng a and c naman. Yung a natin is 2x and then yung c natin is 4z. Okay? And then finally, plus twice naman ng product ng b and c. Yung b is negative 3y and then yung c natin is 4z. Now, we have this long equation. Makikita nyo naman. Ngayon, isi-simplify natin siya isa-isa. Okay? So, first, simplify natin to, yung 2x raised to 2. So, distribute natin tong square sa 2, pati sa x. So, yung 2, magiging 2 square, and 2 square is 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. Okay? And then yung x, kapag dinistribute mo yung square dyan, or yung 2, magiging x square lang siya. Okay? Plus, dumako naman tayo dito sa ating second term. So, since negative to, negative 3y siya, kapag in-square mo yung negative, magiging positive din to. So, positive na siya. Okay? And then, distribute natin tong 2 uli, or yung ating square. So, yung 3, magiging 3 square, which is 3 square is 3 times 3, and that is 9. And then, yung y, magiging y square lang siya. Okay? Plus, eto, ganun din, distribute natin ito sa 4, pati sa z. So, 4 magiging 4 square. 4 square is 4 times 4, and that is 16. And then, z square. Okay? And then next, we have eto. Okay? So, sabi ko kanina, pag ganyan, ang mangyayari lang dyan is, i-multiply lang natin yung mga coefficient. Dahil yung x and y, wala ka naman magagawa dyan. Dahil ang x multiply by y is just xy. So, multiply natin to first. 2 times 2 is 4. And then, 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So, ito, mayroon tayo ditong minus 12. Okay, and then x times y is xy. Okay? And then, proceed tayo dito sa ating fifth term. So, ganun lang uli. Yung coefficient lang yung imumultiply natin. Dahil din mo naman mapagko-combine yung ating x and z. Magiging xz lang siya. Okay? So, ito muna. 2 times 2 is 4. So, ito is 4. Okay? And then, itong 4, multiply mo naman ngayon dito sa 4 ng coefficient ng z. So, 4 times 4 is 16. So, this is 16. And then, x times a is xa lang naman. And then, for our final term, we have eto. So, ganun din. Coefficient lang din yung i-multiply natin dyan. So, we have 2 times negative 3. Eto. That is negative 6. Times 4. So, negative 6 times 4 is negative 24. So, we have negative 24. And then, yung y and z, kapag pinag-multiply mo sila, yz lang ang lalabas dyan. Okay? So, ito na yung ating final answer for example number 2. Okay? So, i-box lang natin siya. So, I hope malinaw sa inyo kung paano gumagana yung ating square ng trinomial. Okay? And also, higit na makakatulong kung nauunawaan nyo yung ating mga equation. Okay? Yung ating mga formula. Dahil madali lang namang mag-substitute basta nauunawaan nyo yung ating formula. And also, kailangan ma-master nyo on how to identify yung A, B, and C using yung ating equation. Okay? So, for our example number 3, kindly comment down your answer sa ating chat box to see kung naintindihan nyo na yung ating lesson for today. Okay? If hindi nyo pa naintindihan masyado, you can always go back sa earlier part ng video na ito and then, panoorin nyo lang uli siya. Okay? Para mas maintindihan nyo siya and then eventually, try nyo uling sagutan tong ating example number 3. Okay? So, that's it for our video for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.